Hi, John. I'm David Gladwell from American Income Life Insurance Company. I will be the one explaining your benefits through your friend James and his benefits. By the way, is Mary with you? These benefits apply to her as well, so please take a seat where I can see both of you on screen because this is really important. Now, did you talk with James to find out what he has done for you and your family and why I'm meeting with you today? Okay, I'll back up and fill you in a little. James is a member in good standing with the Landscaping Association of Alberta, and he has been allowed to extend some of his benefits to his family members and those friends close to him. John, for 70 years, AIL has provided personal service to unions and association members like the police, firefighters, teamsters, and nurses, and helped them qualify for their permanent benefits. I'm sure that you have heard that they have some of the best benefits out there, right? John, what do you do for work? And how long have you been doing that for? Okay, your turn, Mary. Where do you work? And how long have you been doing that for? Okay. Now, here is a copy of the letter the members received. Like it says in the letter, my job is to go over your benefits and help you get enrolled. When I'm finished, they have you fill out a report card that will go back to the union and AIL so they know I've done my job. Is that fair? As the letter explains, they have me meeting with you for two reasons. Number one, to explain the benefits package your friend James qualified you for. And number two, the most important reason that we are meeting is that I'm going to see if you can actually qualify for all the permanent benefits your friend James made available to you. I'm going to let you know right now, it is going to be really hard to qualify. Many people don't. Do you know the difference between your temporary benefits and your permanent benefits? What they mean by temporary is that everyone has benefits through work, but when you leave your job, change careers, or retire, your benefits go away. So they have set up permanent ones that fill in all your gaps you don't already have through work. So whenever you do change jobs or retire, you get to take those with you and they do not expire. Does that make sense now? Yeah, make sure you thank James. Uh, John and Mary, this is your AD&D certificate. This covers you when you die in any type of accident. It's non-contributory and non-participating, which means you don't have to pay for it and you are already qualified. Pretty nice, huh? I will email your certificate for your records. Does that make sense? Now, these are your no-cost Safe ID kits. Are you familiar with the Amber Alerts, Mary? Police and our communities are actively searching for over 2,300 children each and every day, and over 800,000 children each year. When unprepared, it can take up to 4 hours for the police to collect all the information needed to put out an Amber Alert. That means a 4-hour search radius in every direction. Even more frightening is the fact that if the lost child isn't found within the first 24 hours, there's a 93% chance they won't be found or won't be found alive. So, John and Mary, can you see why these child safe kits is so important for every parent? In fact, it's the goal of the International Union of Police, National Crime Prevention Council, and AIL to get the child safe kits out to 100% of the community. But in reality, that is going to be impossible without your help. So what they are asking every family to do is sponsor in 100% of the families that you know in your area to receive the kits at no cost to you and no cost to them. So what most people are doing is grabbing their cell phones and going from A to Z, so they don't have to miss protecting any children. So go ahead and grab your phone. Who is the first person on your contacts under the letter A that has children under 18? The next benefit you're qualified for is your no-cost will kit. With everything going on, most people are scrambling to get a will prepared and are realizing that wills cost a lot of money. In fact, the cost of a will in North America ranges from $940 to $1,500 per individual. Even more surprising is how many families do not have a will prepared in the first place. They realize that everyone has a beneficiary for their bank accounts and their life insurance, but very few people have a will set up to take care of their children and the lives they leave behind. So here is your will kit. Since wills are so important in times like these, they are allowing you to extend $10,000 worth of will kits to your 10 closest family and friends. They will receive the kits at no cost through your sponsorship. Most people start with their family first because you will be in their will. Then sponsor close friends. So what was your oldest brother's name? This is your AIL Plus card. This is not a health insurance. This card is no cost and it will give you discounts on vision, prescriptions, hearing, and chiropractic services. Here is the service number. This website also lists the providers in your area. Go ahead and fill this middle section out and they will receive a card so that you can start receiving the discounts. Pretty nice benefit, hey? Family information. This is your family information guide. This works with your will kit, so when something happens to you, your family will know exactly what to do. After you fill this out, you want to put this in a safe place at your home. There's one for each of you. On top is where you put your vital information, name, birthday, social, etc. Have either of you ever been in the military? Persons to be notified. This is the most important part. Did you know millions of dollars go unclaimed in life insurance each year because either the family doesn't know about the insurance, they don't know how to make a claim, or the company can't find the beneficiary. So what they are saying is that you need to put down 5 people each that can be there to help your family out immediately when something happens to you. So who is the top 5 key people that can help in the event of an emergency or death? Your estate information goes here. You have life insurance outside of work, right? Make sure this part is for your financial institution's information. Do you use checking or savings? List that information here because when you die, someone in your family has to close your accounts. Here are your funeral service and final requests. This is very important. Have either of you ever had to plan a funeral? Do you want a cremation or burial? Either way, it's very expensive. Remind me before I go, part of the program takes care of all of your final expenses, but you will need to qualify for that. Do you see how important this guide is? Yeah. Now, because you have an in with the union and AIL, they are allowing you to extend the same no cost benefits package to the people in your life that you're going to help out when something happens to you. So they're going to receive a $2,000 AD&D certificate, AIL Plus card, family information guide, will kit, and child safe ID kit of their own. Now they do have to qualify. They have to be over 21, live in the province, and be employed. So John, we will take care of your family first, close friends, then all your co-workers that you haven't sponsored for the will kits or McGruff's kits. You said you had a brother. What is his name? Now, Mark, it is very important